my crazy life as a first-generation female farmer, the Chronicles of Kayla. I'll see you guys in the buddy seat.
Think I'll be too high? No, just because,
They're like small children that get under your feet. Probably because I treat them like children.
Right.
I'll probably have to go home and get my other camera, Jace. It's on charge.
Hands, 0, 2.5. Go 0 to 10 by 2.5 degrees. In your grass, we're probably going to go 2.5 or 0. I'd probably start at 2.5 first. I think that's where we normally would end up.
Okay.
So we might as well start there. If you want to play around with it, see what it does. But really at 0 degrees, when you bring it back to 2.5, it really just kind of straightens this bar out anyway. So it really doesn't disturb much more. But these tines have a lean and a twist. So they're going in the ground. As they come out, they're twisting. So instead of just making holes, we're actually shattering the compaction.
Okay.
And that's what we're after. In both your hay fields and your alfalfa fields, get some compaction loose and maybe split some crowns and that kind of stuff. Yeah, other than that, when this machine is in the ground, we want this frame to be flat. So we really just need to drop it in, make sure we're running flat while it's in the ground.
Okay.
And we do that by adjusting this big turnbuckle here. We're not going to turn this by hand with all this weight on it. So, but that's pretty simple what we're trying to achieve. Got a woven chain here on the back. You just have 2 arms that come out and then hang, just come up and down. Or there's a hitch on the back, so if you want to pull something different,
Right.
if you want to pull a roller or something.
Okay.
So a lot of the my luck it would.
We have exciting people today visiting the farm. You guys gonna introduce yourself?
Tom Rogers with Salford.
Jason Henners with Salford.
Eric with Parallel Ag, Jake with Parallel Ag.
So we have a big new cart that hopefully we won't have to weld on all spring to put some fertilizer and lime down. You guys want to talk about the cart itself?
So, sure. So this is a BBI Liberty cart. It is a mechanical drive cart on the chain apron with hydraulic spinner system, which allows us to do a 60-foot line pattern or an 80-foot fertilizer pattern. It has the upgraded undercarriage to a 10-ton walking beam to handle the additional weight for the line. The cart itself is 220 cubic foot capacity. So this spreader is a 304 stainless steel cart. Your other option would be a 409 stainless. A 409 stainless would be prone to surface rust, so we would paint it. So it's nice to have the upgraded 304 stainless. We're also equipped with a 20-inch mesh chain. Coming out the back, it's better for higher rate limes. As you can see, our mechanical system here is equipped with the light kit. As you come around, BBI uses all true hydraulic piping. We shrink wrap all of our fittings. The hydraulic lines are fitted in UHMV plastic. Everything's set up nice and tidy, good fit and finish. This is what we call our eliminator manifold up here for the spinner system. It doesn't allow our spinners to run backwards and blow out spinner seals. It's also where we adjust the spinner speed up here. The tongue in the BBI Liberty is heavy duty. It's got a heavy duty jack. We actually run our tongue back to the second beam for extra strength for the spreader. And also you can notice on the front of the tongue, the multiple bolt holes for adjusting that hitch to make sure we can level our spreaders out. It's not welded on, it's a true ag hitch on the front. Should I bring this bottom over a little, you think? Tighten the low speed. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to change this chain. We'll loosen this, change this chain over to the other set of sprockets, and we will have change it to a high speed. You got it this right. I don't know why my sprocket is loose, other than it lost its keeper pin. So you got 1 through 4. For the line, we're going to put this in at 1. Now when we go to fertilizer, probably should go through that. If I'm not here when you guys switch over, we're going to put this back on for fertilizer. We're going to bring this out to 3.5 probably as our starting point. Then we'll use our chart. But for the spinner speeds, we're going to set this at 700 for the line. When we go to fertilizer, we'll start somewhere between 850 and 900 RPMs. Okay. And you can just call me too when you get ready to switch. I go through it or I can come down. Here, the farther out we bring this flow divider, the closer to the center we drop it. Okay. The closer to the center, the longer it rides on this pin, farther out it throws. So if you're getting too much fertilizer in the outside of your pattern, we'll bring it in, so it brings it farther out, it doesn't ride the pin as long. So in other words, with this, if you go in with it, it brings your pattern in. If you come out with it, it takes your pattern out. Okay, all right. Okay. And then if your RPM speeds get too high, it can carry the fin. Some product doesn't all get off the fin. So if you have a hump right behind the spreader on your pan test, that means the RPMs might be too high and it's throwing product against here and then dropping down instead of letting it off. Okay. So in that case, we would slow spinners up. But if you start in that 850 to 900 range on your spinners at 3.5 when you go to fertilizer, you need to do it close. Okay. Okay. Just a few tweaks. Okay. With the lime, we start with that 1. Then obviously we'll set your door to whatever rate we are. Okay. And then go. One important thing about the lime or any fertilizer with mechanical, do not back up with this drive well engaged. Right. Yep. When this is engaged, it's turning like this. It's turning like this. So we're pulling on the bottom chain here. So when you back up, it goes this way. 4 mile an hour. Okay. And it depends how much you're dropping on it. But if you're going to drop 3,000 pounds and double pass it, I would start at like maybe 4 miles an hour and then just watch. Then after you do a pass back to back, just make sure we're hitting as we're supposed to. Okay. And then if you want to go a little faster, you can. But at some point, you're going to drop enough load on that spinner, she's going to choke it down past what it can handle. So, you know, if we had a hydraulic, we have what we call a torque manifold on our high cycle duty ones, and we can switch the spinner system to a parallel where we're feeding both spinners instead of short looping. Okay. And then we can run all day long with however much we can get out the back door. But since it's a standard system, that's something you'll need to watch. Right. You know, if you're only putting 2,000 pounds out, not a big deal. Well, you can do it later too.
You have a digital scale.
We know how to figure it. It'll be all right.
Got it.
So we got 34 pounds roughly. Let's just weigh that bucket empty. So 58. So we'll need to, let's weigh the bucket empty, see where we're at, and then take it times 3, because it's 7.5 gallons in a cubic foot. So
34 minus.
So we're 2.5 pounds.
2.5. 31.5 times 3.
Times 3.
94.5 pounds.
So right about 95, which we're guessing.
95 pounds, yeah.
So we'll do the same thing when you do fertilizer. Okay. If you don't, your fertilizer taking might have a density stamped on it. So if you're getting it from the co-op. Yeah. So then we take that 95 pounds, find it on our chart. Yep. Figure out the rate we want, and then set the door height accordingly.
I'm picking up lunch, so I'm waiting a few minutes to get that done. But we had some excitement happening today at the farm. We had visitors from Salford and our local parallel ag down in Montgomery City. They came up with Jake and Eric and Tom, and Jason came over and helped us set up their airway aerator and the BBI Liberty fertilizer lime cart. So I'm really excited about getting both those equipment in. Just aerating in general, we know we need to do it, but we've been so dry and timing and all these things. So we've got a lot going on, but we are spreading like 15 truckloads of lime on one field. So we have a lot going on, a lot happening. So we'll kind of catch up, but I just want you to guys know how thankful and blessed I am by all of you watching, sticking around with the videos. It means a lot, and I hope it radiates, because I'm so excited to be back in the tractors and be back in the field and doing what Jason and I are good at. For a long time we didn't know if we would continue doing the channel stuff. It takes time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and consistency and a lot of different things. But so does farming. Farming takes time. It takes years to build up a farm and a business, especially from scratch. So this is my little thoughts for the day, thoughtful Thursday, leap year wisdom, whatever you guys want to call it. You guys just keep doing what makes your soul happy, like burns that passion that makes you smile and radiate. Because I don't know if you guys can feel my glow. It's been a day. Getting the cart all set up for lime. So it's very first load of lime. Because you were running. You and Ryder.
I wish I could change these. I don't know how I can though. But I'm trying to do 2 screens here to where, because like you need to start.
Yeah.
That now we're marking.
Okay.
But when you run out, you're gonna run out pretty quick on lime, so you need to be able to shut it off.
Okay. So how's it going?
So I'm having fun. So we do number 3, and we go all the way on, and it's got these little deals here. You just go down.
Yeah.
And we'll just drive. And then this is our control for engaging. Limits at. Alright, let's just pick a row here.
Okay. Guidance is hard for me. So, how's it going?
We're spreading the line. Right down the road.
Right down the road. Are you having fun?
Yep, get lime on. It's like the best feeling ever. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about saving some money. Okay, so you want to talk about the importance of lime and how excited, the reason you're really as excited about the lime?
Because lime is like the other half of the fertilizer. You can only put down so much fertilizer, and if the pH isn't right, the soil won't utilize all of it if the pH ain't right. So to fix the pH, you have to add lime. We are acidic, so I mean the other guys are a lot of the other way where they have to use something else, but
in our area, Missouri, we have to use lime to correct the pH. Lime is just, you know,
That's what we use.
it's like broke down rock on the road.
Let me get that. Look, no hands.
It's kind of bumpy. Yep, we're on auto steer.
A little bit bumpy.
Here.
Somebody didn't get the dirt worked level enough. Well, didn't Keaton hit it? Wasn't he? He was out here Monday. So it's been a busy day today. We had the Salford group out. It was so much fun. And when Parallel Ag from Montgomery City came, it turned out I actually knew the guys from there. So that was always fun. Yeah, it's been such a good day. We got the BBI spreader up and running. Test it all out. Jason spread lime there on those oats, where after the oats are baled off, we will be planting corn again for the cows, the corn silage again. So another year of corn there at the house. Here's hoping it rains a little bit more than it did last year when we needed to. The sun is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can catch the sunset. I got boxes and goodies and all kinds of stuff in the pickup. So we are heading over to Shore. Help Jason feed cows real quick, and then I have to run and pick Keaton up. He had after school stuff today. And let's see. Tomorrow is like spread lime. Like that's all Jason's going to be working on. And for now, he's probably going to be spreading the lime just because I'm still healing. I'm still giving myself that rest and grace and all the things to recover correctly. I have 2 more weeks before I have to go back to the doctor again. So I'm just trying to be very mindful. I'm listening to my body, take breaks when I need to. But this way, it's a new piece of ground, and I don't know how it's going to be. And Jason has to load the spreader with the skid loader. And I'm afraid that I may hit it. Like, I have bad depth perception. So, I think he's going to work on that tomorrow. Of course, I'll be over in and out, kind of just peeking in. I have some other stuff I need to catch up on, like paperwork and computer work and just different things. I want to sit down and actually write my newsletter that I have graciously asked you guys to sign up for, and then I have failed you all just because there hasn't been a whole lot of going on, so I haven't really had too much to update you on. But I am healing. I am feeling so much better. And I don't know if it's because I've been in a tractor today. I got to talk farming for the last 4 days. But it's like it does something to my soul. And look at that sunset. Oh, it's gorgeous. You guys know how I feel about the sun. So, yeah. Maybe we can catch some calving going on this weekend, too. We haven't had to, there's not been any calves pulled. They've either been alive or not so alive. And that's kind of been depressing. But when they're stillborn, you can't really do anything about it. You just gotta live with it. So yeah, Jason's gonna jump in and we're gonna go get the skid loader. And then I'll run to town real quick while he's mixing a load. And we'll go from there.
Oh, I know, goodness gracious. Oh, the precious babies. Oh, I know, it's just so precious babies. Precious babies.
We do have 3 girls and 2 boys available.
Yes. Oh, you precious little things. Yes. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. They're so pretty. Oh, I know. The puppy kisses are the best. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You remind me of your daddy. Yes, you do. I named him Ruger, so he has to go to a home. Yes, you do. You do. I really need you to go to a home. I love you guys. Oh.